On the floor for the visitors.
Oh, Stan, this should be a fun one. A clash at the center position.
Yeah, and Kevin, the way the game has changed, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Irving. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I was able to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies for just a minute. Now, when it came to Kyrie Irving, coach said trying to contain him tonight won't be easy. He told me Kyrie is a fantastic player, but I feel confident that our guys will be all over him tonight. Pretty strong words, guys.
Thanks, David. About a minute played so far here in the first. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Irving passes to Gafford, and the shot is good.
I like the selfless approach from Kyrie tonight, doing whatever he can to help his team.
So, Stan, the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those 3 outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those 3 guys. That's a great base for the future.
From outside the arc, knocks down the 3 ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Thompson from long range. It doesn't go for him. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. It's Morant with the drive. And that one, good. Morant's got 8 points.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
They get it back. Irving from long range. Drills it from outside. Irving's got his second bucket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. From the arc. No good from Irving. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Irving finds Washington. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Here's Morant. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
We all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Mavericks trail by 4. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the contest. The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. And finished off by Morant.
I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Irving against Clark. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Pass to Morant. Over Thompson. Bane passes to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And he can get to the rim with the best of them. Morant always finds a way.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. It's a 5-point game. Rebounded by Jackson.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Grant. Davis with some nice D.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Clark kicks to Morant. Outside for Jackson. Shoots over Washington. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Back to Irving. From downtown, that's in there. Davis with the assist. Irving's got 9 points.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Bane finds Morant. Drops one in from the wing. 18 points for John Morant.
And you look at how ready Morant was for that. He was on his spot, feet planted, ready to fire.
Irving for 3. It's Clark with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that one's good. Morant.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Here's Irving. Following the basket by John Morant. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. And finished off by Morant.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
They get the rebound. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Just 3 on the clock, and it's good on the layup. Morant's got 24.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen, Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
They've got John Morant. Clark is out there with Edey. Then there's Jaren Jackson. And it's Bane in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Here's Irving. Another shot, and it's Lively laying it in.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Count that bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's Dinwiddie. That shot off. Some solid defense from Clark. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. John Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. And it's Klay Thompson in for Christie. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Klay Thompson grabs the miss. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside for Jackson. Clark for three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Outside Irving. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Morant. That is a great finish!
Oh, my.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Takes it inside and finished off by Morant.
And focus there from Morant. He just takes them all on and stays locked in on the basket.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Here's Morant, and the shot goes in. Morant's got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
A terrific defender. And Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Clark. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Morant drives in, and he converts the layup. Morant's got 38 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Marshall. PJ Washington comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie, and it's Williams in for Irving. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off the inbound, no good. Memphis with the ball. A big stretch here going 10-2. Memphis moving it around. Here's Morant, and Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
An emphatic LU jam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Williams passes to Gafford. On the wing, Thompson. It's good. Thompson's got 5. Here's Morant. The lead is 15. Pass to Bain. From 12 feet out, Anthony Davis grabs the miss. And it's Williams with the ball for Dallas. 41 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Davis. And Bain pulls it down. Memphis leading by 15. Here's Morant. And then jammed down as he goes right over Daniel Gafford.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Williams against Clark. Outside Williams. Pass to Thompson. From past the arc. Got a piece of it. To the middle. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies taking a 19-point lead into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through two quarters.
Well, when you've got a player with the energy and athleticism he has, it can make for a big night when he gets it going.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, they've got Daniel Gafford. Davis is out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Irving. And it's Thompson in at the 2. There's Morant. Pass to Edey. Morant with it. He's picked up by Irving.
Dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options. Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And that's his M.O. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And a wide open look for Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. And the Grizzlies leading by 23. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Grizzlies have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
The Grizzlies have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier.
Shooting 1.
You can see, and Coach, you can feel Ja Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does, and it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. And the Mavericks call time here. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Irving, and the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Thompson for three. It's good from long range. Thompson's got 8 points.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And Morant throws it down.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
And here are the Mavericks now. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, he has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game, and so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And here's Washington outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant outside. Clark outside. Gafford with the steal. And here we go. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. No good on the triple. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. And the rejection by Gafford. The Mavericks shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Thompson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Mavericks have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Najee Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Here's Irving. An easy 2 points on the layup. Irving's got 21 in the game.
On the drive, Irving just so dynamic. The defense doesn't know what to do to contain it.
And another one falls.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That'll be his second foul of the game. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Derek Lively comes in for Daniel Gafford. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Christie's checked in for Klay Thompson.
Checking in for the Mavericks, 00, Max Christie.
The Mavericks shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Davis. Here's Lively. Clock at 6. Dinwiddie wide open. No good from outside. Davis against Morant. And Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Morant against Dinwiddie. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Jackson.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Bucket is good. Davis has got his second basket.
And just a good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
And finished off by Morant.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? And it'll be his fourth time going to the free throw line in the game.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
One shot.
Morant, no good on the free throw.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Grizzlies out in front, opening up a huge gap. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Now, Dinwiddie. We've got Edey. Jackson is out there with John Morant. Then there's Desmond Bane. And it's Clark in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And on the way from Irving for three, it's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Morant. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. Grizzly shooting has been just uncontainable, 72%. And the shot goes down. 69 points for John Morant.
The delicate touch on display there. Gotta love when Morant lets that floater fly off his fingertips. Beautiful.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
There's the drive. Another bucket. Wow! 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Defense is right there. Takes a three. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Bane's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And then Morant slams it in.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Irving's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Morant. Jackson finds Clark. Morant with it. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Just superior focus for Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Marshall. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Christie. And it's Klay Thompson in for Dinwiddie. And finished off by Morant.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
They get it again. A second chance effort. And deep, Irving drops it in. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Almost effortless looking. Kyrie's motion inside is so well practiced.
Here's Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Another one goes. Incredible. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Pass to Washington. And here is Davis. To the inside. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And for his position, Davis, a solid distributor. He's one of the league's most unique players.
Good, he hits again. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And on the way from Irving for 3. Another miss by Irving.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Chalk up 2 there.
I mean, the airtight handle of Irving, just leaving defenders in his dust.
All right, Stan. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Irving's shot is good.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
And they double up Morant. And the rejection by Gafford.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Grizzlies.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ja Morant.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Stolen by Jackson. Down low. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel.
Dallas ball.
Maverick shooting has been just great in the fourth quarter, 54%. Pass to Davis. And he gets it to go.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carryovers into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
And good, he hits it again.
90, a legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Outside, Davis. A three-pointer, no good. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Dallas ball.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Irving. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody has the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we behind you. So
You all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the player of the game.